Camille Kermali spoke to many of those people, and he joins us live now. Camille.
Farah, we're still seeing a lot of confusion happen even at this hour as a lot of people are getting off work and getting out of school and trying to get to their homes along Yonge Street here, or even try to cross the street, but they can't. We even saw a mother who was trying to get to the daycare where her little girl is at, but couldn't reach her. So a lot of chaos and confusion even happening now with people trying to navigate Yonge Street closed off, but obviously nothing compared to the chaos we saw earlier this afternoon. You know, it's very rare you see a scene where there's hundreds of witnesses and where the police and paramedics cannot keep up with dealing with all the injuries and all the dead. So we know that so many witnesses saw many of the victims being mowed down, and a lot of them were sitting there. A couple I spoke to were sitting there in shock, just trying to process what they saw. And we even spoke to one gentleman who saw the takedown of the alleged suspect actually happen. Have a listen.
I see this rider van very fast, then I see the police car after him. So the guy pulled on the side, the police making a stop, and then the officer told him to come out of the car, out of the van. So he decided not to, he had a gun in his hand, started aiming, pointing to the officer. So the officer grabbed his gun too, and they both each other, facing to each other with the gun in the hand, asking to each other to drop it. So then I just start looking and say, you know, I gotta move, because it's obvious that two guns and two hands, it's obvious they're gonna start to shoot each other, right?
Did they start shooting?
No, the police managed, after like almost a minute, to take the gun away from him.
And still speaking to a lot of witnesses who did see the bodies, who did see the injured strewn across this very, very busy stretch of Yonge Street, especially on a day like this. Many of them told me that they're still shaken up, trying to process what they saw before police covered the victims up with the blankets. And many of them tell me that tonight they'll be hugging their kids a little bit tighter. Back to you.